Hello everyone, world's hairiest JOSHU apologist here, and it's time to talk about Chapter 102 of Jojolion. I'm seeing a lot of people misinterpreting the reason behind JOSHU's words and actions in this chapter, and I just want to clear it up before people start to hate him more than they already do. So let's get into it. I'll start here, where Toru tells Yasuho that any action that involves pursuing him or his stand, no matter how trivial, will cause a calamity to collide into her. Yasuho remembers this, and she proceeds to take JOSHU's phone. Notice, no aggression whatsoever. She holds up the phone, she looks at it, nothing. She decides to test something. She goes to look at the phone's address book, and then right before she clicks it, immediately JOSHU gets up and accosts her and starts begging for his arm back. Yasuho notices this, and as JOSHU keeps having his tantrum, it's clear that Yasuho is confused by this behavior. He says he's lost it. His behavior isn't normal, and she knows this because despite what their relationship is, they've still known each other since childhood, and she knows that this isn't normal JOSHU behavior. So she realizes that she can use the calamity to her advantage. Her goal is to defeat Toru, and she can determine if she's pursuing Toru based on whether or not a calamity is coming for her, and she knows, in this instance, that the calamity is going to take the form of JOSHU. So she moves the Rokakaka behind her, away from JOSHU, and explains that Josuke is going to get it first. And what does JOSHU do? He attacks himself. He punches himself in the face. He tries to strangle himself. We saw this in the last chapter, too, where he took out his anger on himself when the stress became too much, for him to handle. That's just the kind of person he is. And then Yasuho picks up the phone again, scrolls through the contacts. She finds Kei Nijimura's number. And immediately, in a complete 180, JOSHU bugs the heck out. He goes full blue Hawaii face. He says those completely out of line things. And then he proceeds to physically and maliciously attack Yasuho. And so Yasuho determines, thanks to JOSHU's insane behavior, that Kei Nijimura is the number that she can call that pursues Toru. And JOSHU is just caught up in the flow of calamity. Now, I'm not saying that his words and actions in this chapter are by any means acceptable. I do believe that, to some degree, JOSHU regrets making the equivalent exchange, and I do believe that he is capable of saying and doing those things, just like any of us have the capacity to commit evil deeds. However, I truly don't think that he would have said and done those things if not for Wonder of View's influence. That's it. So, yeah, love him or hate him, that's just what happened in this chapter. I am confident in saying that. All right, bye.